Alright guys, so we made it to work now. Now we're going to start checking out our truck. This is something we do every morning. And the way that I like to do it, the first thing is I like to check out my fire equipment in case we get a call. And as you can see, we're doing this as things continue to roll. The engine was just checking out their truck and those guys just got a call. They're going to have to leave to go on a call. So we have to be very quick and very efficient on how we do things. And like I mentioned in one of the lessons earlier, we work together as a team to make everything flow much nicer and keep everything going. So one of the first things that we do is we put as we spoke about our equipment, this is our air pack that we spoke about. And what we're gonna do with this is I'm gonna check it, make sure that it has air in it and make sure that it works right. And as you can see, these guys actually just got a call right now. They're gonna be leaving out of here with their lights and sirens to a fire alarm. So turn it on, make sure it works. Make sure my alarm works in case something happens to me and I need it. Make sure it works. And you can probably see them leaving on this call. Alright, so like I said earlier guys, everything that we do has to be done quickly and effectively, right? So I make sure that my air pack, which is what's going to keep me alive and breathe, like we spoke about the science, right? We don't want to breathe all those carcinogens in earlier class, so this helps me breathe clean air. So I'm going to put my equipment, my personal equipment in here, and as you can see, my partner already did his and he put his equipment in there and he's checking other things. So what I do once that is done, I go to the back of the truck, and every morning, as we discussed before, the other individuals use drugs. So I have to check the drugs, make sure they're good and they're on turnover. So we'll give you a quick tour briefly of the back before I even start checking them. Hop on in here. So this is the ambulance part that we spoke about. Remember how I said earlier that I'm a firefighter and a paramedic? This is the paramedic aspect. You can see the back of the truck how we have cabinets with equipment here, life-saving equipment. And also, in case we need to go into somebody's home, we have everything that you see here in these cabinets, we have right here as well that we can assist. So now I'm going to go ahead and check out this part of the truck and I'll catch you guys. I put my equipment up there. I check the inside of the truck. I put make sure that truck is good. Now I'm going to check the outside stuff because we have equipment on the outside stuff. And over there you can see my partner. That's Lieutenant Diaz. He's Lieutenant, as you can see, he already checked out his things, his portion. And he's staying hydrated and drinking water on this hot day. So I'm going to show you guys really quick the cabinet. So right here, I'm just going to open everything, make sure that everything that I have, it's here. Extra bottles in case we use our oxygen or our air, as we said earlier. We want to make sure we have things that we might need, fire rating tape, and obviously all of this is part of daily checks, guys. So we're going to make a quick 360 around the truck. We already checked this part. We want to make sure that everything's there visually, and we have a list of all this stuff to make sure that we have everything, right? So we'll go around the truck. And we're also searching for any damage equipment. Remember, safety is the #1 thing. We spoke about safety, right? We want to make sure that our tires are good, that the tires are not flat, that all the windows are operational. When we go around, make sure the exhaust is good. We want to make sure that every single piece of equipment that we might need, right? So we have the stair chair. The stair chair we use in case we have to get somebody outside of a 2-story apartment complex or something that the stretcher doesn't fit and they're unable to walk. We sit them down on the stair chair and it goes right down, and we'll demonstrate the stair chair at a later point. So we want to make sure everything's good over here. All right, and obviously in case there's somebody in a canal or something, we have life vests here that we utilize all that stuff. Or if we go to a shooting and we have to protect ourselves, we have shooting equipment there, ballistics equipment that's going to help us in a case of disaster. So we want to make sure all of this is good. And this is just a quick overview of a portion of my morning, which is checking out my trucks. And then afterwards, we're gonna show you a little bit of the station life and the things that we do around the station as firefighter paramedics after we check out our trucks. Like we said in earlier lessons, everything is about prioritizing and prioritizing your needs, right? My number one priority when I get to work is to make sure that this truck, that this rescue truck, which is an ambulance, is ready to respond to any medical or fire-related emergencies within our district, right? And even outside of our districts. So we want to make sure that all the equipment is there, the drugs are signed, my safety equipment is on there. So this portion is complete for now, and then I'll catch you guys in the next video. Over from checking out our truck and our stuff. As I told you earlier, as a firefighter paramedic, more than likely you're going to be gone from home for up to 24 to 48 hours at a time. So we have to bring our stuff. We bring our bedding, our clothes, to shower, my pillow and stuff like that. I'm going to show you inside the station. Unfortunately, the station here is being built right now, so we're in a trailer, but we adapt and overcome everything, and we'll show you guys inside this the trailer recently. So we're gonna come up here. Come on in, guys. So as you can see, this is gonna be my room for the next 24 hours. So I want to go ahead and I'm going to be making my bed. I'm going to make sure everything's picked up and clean over here for the next 48 hours. So I'm going to make my bed like every morning, like I would do at home. I do it every day on shift, and we'll head it from there. All right, guys, so quick tour of the station. So this is the station. This is the trailer side for the rescue side, right? And this is pretty much where the guys, that Lieutenant Diaz already completed all his duties and assignments for today. So he's sitting down taking a nap. But remember, we can take naps because we're here for 48 hours, and sometimes at night we're very busy. So, but we're listening to our radio constantly. If we get a call, we go on our calls about our life. So this is it. This is the TV room. You know, we have a fridge here, and we have some equipment. As you know, the importance is that we always have to stay ready. So if we use equipment throughout the day, we can't just leave it there. We have to be able to replace that equipment, and for that, we have these cabinets, these black cabinets with equipment in, and then we start to replenish. We always have to be ready, guys, and we also have to be held accountable and make sure that our equipment is good to go. And we work together as a team. If Lieutenant Diaz is doing all the paperwork and all the stuff, I always, let him know, hey, LT, I replaced everything in the truck because, like I said earlier, teamwork, it makes the dream work, right? So this is how everything works. And then over here, we have a bathroom. We have a basic bathroom over here, and then we have a shower where we shower for the next 24 hours. We shower at night, or if we get a fire, we want to clean ourselves also of any carcinogens or anything like that. So we make sure that we take a nice shower. And then a quick peek in Lieutenant's room. I think he hasn't made his bed yet, but he has all his stuff here in his bed. As you can see, he has his stuff here in his bed, and that's about it, guys. And now we're going over to the other side and check out what the engine's doing. All right, guys. So as you can see, the engine guy just got back from that call that they were on. Let's take a look at it. I remember, we're firefighter paramedics, right? So just because we're on this doesn't mean we can't be on that. So come on. On this truck, you also have 3 guys, and all 3 guys are also firefighter paramedics, right? And over here, you can see one of our inspectors who just got here. Hi. Hi. So as you can see, we all work together as a team. Like, they take care of fire-related stuff to make sure everything's on there. This is firefighter paramedic Newton. How's it going, Newton?
Good. How are you, sir?
Very good, buddy. So we work together as a team. Come on inside. I want you guys to meet James. James is the guy that drives the big truck. He's the big guy over here. James, say hi to my students, Ms. Bowen's class and Mr. Butler's class.
Hello, everybody.
Kapow. James, what do you want to tell them anything about this big red truck?
It's awesome.
Awesome. There you go, guys.
The best job in the fire
awesome.
service.
All right, guys. So this is the engine side of the station. They also have the same things, but over here you can notice they have a washer and dryer to make sure that we're able to dry and wash our stuff for 24 hours since we're going to be here. And also, in the fire service, the guys in the big red truck, they're responsible for cooking, and they cook for us so we can eat. So come on down. As you can see, they have the kitchen here, which over there we didn't have the big kitchen. We have the kitchen. They're cooking up some chicken. We always try to eat healthy because we have to stay fit and in shape. So this is going to be our meal for the day, and then we have some stuff in here. So, all right, guys. So I'm here with one of our students, EMT students, that's going to be riding with us today, and this is one of our pieces of our equipment. And part of our jobs too is to be able to teach and to be able to train the future firefighter and paramedics.